Unable to keep up with the who, the when, the why, and the how. Well, it's a little late, but fear not, because this is last week's news now. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors. First, go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Okay, welcome back. It's Monday, and as we do here, we get you caught up on some stories you might have missed in the world of entertainment and pop culture. All links and references will be down below in the description. Let's just jump right into it. Well, from Nielsen, it's almost over. The final nails in the coffin that is the Disney Plus series Ahsoka. The latest Nielsen numbers are in, and while the show did bump from fourth to third on original content top 10, it still has failed to crack the overall top 10 since its premiere week. It racked in 570 million minutes total watch time, with around 250 minutes in runtime, yielded yet another decrease in viewership. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Oh, and speaking of Ahsoka, this comes from Bounding into Comics, where you knew this was going to happen, folks. Someone blaming the audience, fans, or in this case, practitioners of common sense, as specifically critics of the subpar content when it comes to the failed Ahsoka Disney Plus show and Star Wars films overall. The tactic starts with the false assertion of fake backlash toward the character Finn in this article, which that was never a problem. Then, of course, the hatred of strong female characters. These are tired arguments that have been thoroughly debunked, and this is one where the fans have won. But shills are going to do whatever they can to shield Disney from any criticism. Speaking of Disney, new reports coming out again from Bounding into Comics. There's a new report from a recent released book that Brie Larson has grown disillusioned with Captain Marvel and the MCU in general, and no longer wants to play the role of Carol Danvers. As reported from an excerpt from a recent book, as it said, she has grown disillusioned and tired of the role, yada yada yada. Frankly, I don't blame Brie. She was propped up as to be the future face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe going forward. Now being reduced to not even being able to hold her own sequel and to cameos at best. And not to mention her sequel, The Marvels, is set to be tracking as the worst opening weekend of all Marvel Studios films ever. Yikes. Next story coming out of the Hollywood Reporter. Now, this comes from a media company that you really wouldn't expect to make the Hollywood trades. Yet here we are with the Daily Wire has made a splash with their own original take on the timeless classic Snow White, right alongside the much publicized live action film from Disney. Interesting. The Daily Wire will star one of its own creatives, former child actor and singer Brett Cooper, in the title role. Now, article calls this trolling Disney by making a rival Snow White film. Is it though? Is it really a rival film? I mean, I'm all for Daily Wire making content, but unless they're going to put this film in theaters and not behind the Daily Wire paywall, it's never going to really rival Disney. Just my opinion. And finally, this story coming from the New York Post. Now, this is a story that I'm going to spend a lot more time with on the Wednesday, so I'm just going to touch on it here. So this is just kind of a teaser, so stay tuned. But one of the greatest voice talents in history, being Tara Strong, has recently been fired from a project, a animated project, for the crime of expressing her opinion. Wow. Where have we seen this before? As I said, more to come on this. Stay tuned. But really quick, these are some of the stories you might have missed. Now I'm going to leave it up to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Check me out tonight, new start time for Game of Thrones on Legion Talk tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific. That's right, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Be ready for that. This is the season 5 finale. A lot of fun again with this season. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Before you head out the door, a quick reminder: hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. Hope you had a great weekend, folks. Have a great week ahead of you, and I will see you very soon. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking, and always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.